my beautiful little Kiwis, it's Kiwi Simming here and welcome back to my channel for another apartment build in The Sims 4. Today's apartment is kind of like a luxurious slash glamorous type of apartment. I don't know, I'm trying to do like different things for my apartments and my room builds and just builds in general lately because obviously, particularly The Sims 4, my builds in The Sims 4 all started to kind of have, they sort of like bled together. They all had this very like, I don't know, air quote, like artsy vibe and like this Tumblr-ish vibe, I guess you could say. And I don't know, I'm trying to kind of step out of that and just do some different things on my channel for a little bit. So yeah, today we're doing a luxurious apartment, which is actually not my favorite type of apartment to do. I have done a sort of apartment like this in the past where it's been very like monochromatic. Although having said that, I was going to go with a black and white theme for this apartment, but I do end up changing it about halfway through and I make it a bit more neutral. It's still luxurious, it's still like a glam inspired apartment, but it doesn't stay black and white, I'm just going to say that. But yeah, I've done a few of these in the past and I mean, I wasn't unhappy with the result and I'm not unhappy with this result, it's just they're not my style generally, and I think that's why I wanted to do this today because yeah, like I said, my old apartments and my old room builds, they did all kind of start to bleed in together and I just wanted to kind of remind myself that, hey, you can actually do things that are not this exact same style. It's fine, you're capable of doing so. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. It's a 1-bedroom apartment with it's got like an office attached to the bedroom, which I thought was pretty cute. I would personally quite like to live in an apartment like this. Yeah, I don't know, it looks nice, but I tried to not clutter it up too much this time because one of the things I'm trying to reduce in my apartment builds and stuff, just for a little bit, is the amount of clutter that I use. Because some of my apartments have been super cluttered lately, and I'm just, again, trying to delve out of, you know, regular habits, I guess you could say. So, I mean, there's still bits of clutter here and there, but it's not quite what you're used to seeing from my apartment builds, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is quite a clean, I mean, it's not squeaky clean, but it's a pretty clean, glamorous looking apartment that's quite like not too messy. It's nice. I like it. But yeah, this took me less than an hour to do. I'm actually on like a huge building bug. Like I've been bitten by the building bug. I used to use this phrase all the time back in my Sims 3 days. But you know, it still applies. I've been bitten by the building bug, which means I want to do nothing but build. So yeah, I've done 2 builds today. I did the rainbow bedroom today and now I've also done this. I'm probably going to go in and do some more building in The Sims 3 once I'm finished with this recording. I'm really enjoying building. Building is like a good chance for me to wind down and just relax, and it gives me a chance to watch like shows and stuff in the background. I really like building. I feel like I say this a lot. I often talk about my obsession with building, so I'm probably going to can it after this. But yeah, it's relaxing for me. It's how I wind down, you know? So yeah, I was just chilling while doing this. There are a lot of plants in here, and I guess the plants kind of make it look a little bit cluttered now that I think about it. But I mean, it still looks nice, in my opinion. Like it's not bad. It's not like it's not a bad amount of clutter, you know what I'm saying? It's like a reasonable amount of clutter. But yeah, it is very black and white right now. I do end up changing it just because there's something about black and white that kind of like, I don't know, it just feels very dull, which is so weird because black and white are probably like my favorite shades. Like if I was going to have an apartment of my own, I would probably have a similar theme to what I was originally going with this apartment, but I just totally changed my mind when I got to, I think it was just before I started on the bedroom in this apartment. I just decided that I wanted to get rid of the black siding, or not siding, I wanted to get rid of the black wood paneling. I wanted to change up the flooring to be less like grey and dull, and it's just, I don't know. Now that I'm like watching this back, I kind of wish maybe I had stuck with the theme that I was originally going for, because I don't know, maybe I do like the grey floors a little bit more, and maybe I do like the black wood paneling a bit more. But yeah, I end up switching it up entirely. Let me know what you prefer. I mean, it looks fine both ways, but I don't know. We'll see. You'll see once I change it. I just had a complete change of heart. I was like, I'm not feeling this. Like, there was just no color. It was just so bland, and I felt very limited with what I could do. Like, pictures on the wall. I felt like I couldn't really put anything colorful there. And like, I think that's why I initially decided to kind of neutralize this apartment a little bit and turn it into, I don't know, I turned it into more of a warm apartment. I think I'm literally about to do it here. Like, I'm going to go through and I'm going to change the wood paneling to like a grey colour, and I do end up adding a few bits of colour in the bedroom and stuff. I don't know, I wanted to be able to add a bit of colour to the apartment. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm changing the floors, I'm changing the wood panelings. It actually ends up kind of blending together a little bit. But I don't know, part of me thinks that actually looks like kind of nice. I don't know, like it does all blend, but not in a bad way. I don't know, just wait till we get to the end of it and then you can be the judge. But yeah, not my favourite style of apartment to do, but I do like it all the same. Although I am excited to get back into my favourite style of apartment, but I'll hold off for a little bit longer because, yeah, just the apartments with the hanging lights on the windows are my absolute favourite apartments, and the ones using like the murals and stuff. Just the really messy ones. They're my favourite things to do, but I've done way too much of them lately. I need to take a step back and I need to chill a little bit. Sorry, I cannot speak. But I furnished an apartment in a different complex today, so that's new for me. I built this in the Medina Studios apartment complex. Lately I've kind of only been doing Culpeper House, so yeah, I switched it up today. Look at me, I'm a new person. Brand new person, new week, new me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. This apartment, the only thing I don't like about this apartment is the wall height. I feel like I've spoken about this in the past. I don't like tall wall heights. I have a very hard time just filling up the spaces. They just, they look so weird to me. And it looks weird putting things so high up on the wall, but it also looks weird having nothing there. And I can't find a nice balance. Like, I hate tall walls. I really wish you could resize the walls and like when you're renovating apartments and stuff, because man, that would make my life so much easier. I'm freaking telling you. But yeah, I'm just going to throw out a super quick disclaimer. We have been having thunder today, so if you can hear that in the background, I don't know if it's thundering yet. I have my headset on. But there have been some pretty big claps of thunder. If you can hear that while I'm recording this commentary, or if you can hear some very, very heavy rain, you'll just have to excuse that. We're kind of in a really big rut with weather at the moment. Like, it's been freaking freezing, okay? We're not even officially into winter yet, and we've been having like thunderstorms. We've been having like 7 degrees Celsius weather, which I know is not that cold, but it's cold for New Zealand. Or it's cold for where I am. I know, such a princess. Haha, you call that cold? We get into the negatives. I know all of that, but like, that's cold for me, and we're not even into winter yet. I've been buried under blankets every chance I've been able to get. Oh, there's the rain. Can you hear that? It's so heavy. It's like, as if this is August weather, you know? I feel like we're usually in our prime of winter when we're in August. I know this because it's always around my birthday that the weather turns to absolute crap, and my birthday is on the 17th of August, for those of you who don't know. Mark it in your diaries. It's coming up. Kind of. Not really. It's 4 months away. It'll be here eventually. So, yeah, just mark it in your diaries for a future reference. August the 17th. Don't forget. I'll make sure you won't. I'll remind you. Literally every single video throughout the entire month of August, I'll probably say that, oh, by the way, it's my birthday in this amount of days. Don't forget. I'm that person when it comes to my birthday. I need everyone to know that it's my birthday. You know what I mean? I'm very, very big on it, okay? Back when I was working full time, I used to take my entire birthday week off and yeah, just chill around the house, not even doing anything, just like not working, because I felt like I deserved it. I didn't want to work on my birthday week. I deserved the time off because I'm a princess. But anyway, we are working on the last room of the apartment right now. The rain is really loud, so I'm pretty certain you can hear it, but you might as well get used to it. We're going to get a lot of this throughout winter. My city is very, very windy, and we do get a lot of rain in the winter, so yeah, might as well just get used to this. There's plenty more where this came from. But yeah, I kept the bathroom pretty plain because, I don't know, there isn't really much of a reason to decorate a bathroom all too much. It's literally just a bathroom. And yeah, I briefly went back and considered changing everything up about the apartment. Like, that's what I'm doing now. I'm considering going back to like the grey floorboards and the grey wood paneling on the walls and stuff, but ultimately I decided against it, and this is the theme that we go with. I'm also over here adding some chandeliers instead of the light bulbs because that's luxurious. And yeah, we're jumping into some screenshots. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up for me. This apartment will be on the gallery. My origin ID is Kiwi Simming, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you a lot, and of course I will see you next time. Bye.